Hey there, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're all safe and well and doing what we need to get live music back out on the road as quickly as we can. Today I figured we'd hang out up in the office a little bit more and I can show you some more of the pieces I have on the walls.
This is an oldie but a goodie. This was from that night in 2002 that I told you about a little earlier, our first time playing at the Warfield. And the first time Bobby came and sat in with us and we had the Rolling Stone ride-up. Anyway, much younger, with my dear friend and departed bandmate, Scott Larned, who was really the reason that this whole thing took off in the first place. And this was the first time we met Wavy Gravy, and that was quite an interesting evening. So it's the afternoon, and I'm standing outside the Warfield, outside the backstage door, and a car shows up with Camp Winter Rainbow on the door. I figure that must be Wavy Gravy. You know, I'm kind of excited to meet him. Kind of a legend in the whole 60s counterculture revolution and all that. And he gets out of the car, and you know, those leashes that look like they have an invisible dog on them, they kind of stand up on their own. Well, he gets out of the car with one of those and a stuffed fish in the leash. And he gets out, and I said, "Hey, Wavy, my name's Rob Koritz. I'm the drummer in Dark." And before I could finish, he goes, "Sorry, can't talk right now. I have to walk my fish." And he proceeded to take off and walk around the block, around the Warfield, got back and said, "Okay, the fish feels much better. Hi, I'm Wavy. It's a pleasure to be here." And that was my first indoctrination into the world of Wavy Gravy. Later down the road, I had some other opportunities to spend some time with him. Most notably, laying on rafts, listening to music at Nelson Ledges at our Grateful Fest, just laying out in the lake, listening to music and getting to talk with him, and quite enlightening just to spend a few minutes with Wavy. I've got a bunch of different posters that aren't framed that I have up here on the wall, and I got some bad feedback on my Q&As because they have thumbtacks. And I must say that the ones that I tacked into, I have duplicates of, and the ones that are really special, if you can see, the tack doesn't actually go into the poster. So no important posters were harmed in the making of this video. So these are just some of the ones that I've found interesting over the years. That's a Great American Music Hall, and that room's so historic, and I like that poster just because of the unique shape, tall and skinny like that. So these are ones that just, you know, that meant a lot to me. Our Jam in the Dams, the things we do over in Amsterdam over the years. I don't even know what year that one is, but there's one right there, and there's one from 2012, and I think there's one over here. I thought there was a third one over here from 2007. So those go way back. A couple other ones that are real important to me were the Jam Cruise ones, just because playing Jam Cruise was maybe the most fun I've ever had. Only time I've ever been on a cruise ship, and it's the only time I would ever go back, is to play music. But just the collaborations and everything were just incredible. Hanging out in the jam room late at night, what have you, just great time. These are from the Dark Star Jubilees, our festival we put on every year. And that's one of the most amazing weekends we have every year. We do it Memorial Day. And we've had everybody, you know, that we had the Mickey Hart Band, Bill Kreutzmann's bands, Keller Yonder, Dumpsta Funk, Carl Denson, I'm just naming people over the years, Galactic, Devil Makes Three, Hot Tuna, Peter Rowan. But, so those kind of go in order. 2012? Is that the first one? 2012, yeah. That's 2013 and 14 and 15. That's 2017. 18, which is a really cool one as well. 19. Now, if you notice, there's a big blank spot right there, 2016. I don't know what happened to it. I lost it. If anybody out there has a 2016 Dark Star Jubilee poster, I could make a trade with you. I got some pretty cool stuff up here, so let me know. So yeah, those are all those posters, and
you know, again, it's all about the collaboration on these. We have so many of our friends come, get them to sit in with us. We get to sit in with them. You know, that's really the greatest thing about festivals and destination events like the Jam in the Sand. Another really cool thing that's happened over the last 5 or 6 years is the bass drum heads. The company that we endorse, Evans Drum Heads, finally came up with this amazing technology to be able to print just about anything really fast, really high quality, and really affordable on drum heads. So we had someone design one. This is the very first one we did, and Dino and I got the same artwork, just in different colors, and they put our names on them and whatnot. And that was way cool to have that. And then we decided to start incorporating our tour art on it, what might be on the t-shirts. So I've got a lot of those heads up here. That's maybe a Red Rocks run that we did. We like the cowboy, apparently. That's last year's New Year's run. Would have had a great one for this year's New Year's run, but to no avail. This one's really nice. 20 years of Dark Star Orchestra, hard to believe. And that was even 2 years ago now. Wow. Or 3 years ago. 97. Gosh. Time is flying. That's from our first Red Rocks show. That one's super special. That's our second Red Rocks show. And then here's just some others that were different t-shirt art that we had over the years. I really like that one. I think that was New Year's Eve 2 years ago maybe. And then over, let's see, where else? We got those. Oh, there's one over here as well. This one's my kid's favorite because it's the Monkey and the Engineer, which is my kid's favorite Grateful Dead song, as it probably is for a lot of your kids as well. So they really like that one. And we got quite a few more on the truck that haven't made it home yet. Maybe I'll get back and get to see the truck one day and bring them. But it's just cool to have all this art on the walls, you know, and it's cool that the drum heads have become works of art in and of themselves. This is an old tattered American flag that used to hang at a summer camp that I used to go to down in the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. My kids go there now, and I'm still really involved with their board of directors and other things. So after my 15th summer there, this hung on the point out at the end that overlooked the lake. And after my 15th summer there, they gave that to me as a gift. And that's bookended by a couple of Red Rocks posters. Once again, no posters have been harmed by thumbtacks in the making of this video. And on the wall behind it, I just kind of have some pictures of people that mean a lot to me, that it was always nice to get to meet. That's me and Dino with Richie Hayward from Little Feat, rest his soul. He was one of my heroes, and that was at Bonnaroo. We played at Bonnaroo on a Thursday one year, and Dino and I stayed for the weekend after that just to really get to hang with Richie Hayward. And then another one that meant a ton to me and got glare issues again. And that's Levon Helm from the band, one of my biggest heroes and influences. Just always loved him. Me and Bill Kreutzmann playing together in 2002. Again, I think that's 2002. What a year that was for us. And some others, you know, Sam Bush is on the wall over here from the Jamgrass tour, my buddy Keller. So, you know, just different folks that I've had the pleasure of playing with. This is a good one. This is 4 Drummond brothers. The glare again. That would be me and Dino and Johnny Markovsky from the New Riders of the Purple Sage and Dave Diamond from the Zen Tricksters up at a festival in New Jersey. Always have fun hanging out with other drummers at festivals because it gives us a chance to talk drums. This was a fun one too, kind of hard to see, but that's a very young me with Mr. Chuck Berry, who lives here in St. Louis all his life, and had the pleasure of playing with him a couple times in the local bars and whatnot. Always a treat as well. He would never tell you what you're going to play, and he would never tell you what key, and you just kind of had to hang on and watch and hope for the best. Over here's some more Dark Star stuff, I guess. Pictures, posters. That's a Mudcrutch, Tom Petty's band. His original band when they played at the Fillmore. Black tie-dye balls from work that we do with the Rex Foundation. I think I have a couple more of those over there. Over here's kind of sports stuff. I'm a pretty big sports fan, especially hockey, but also the St. Louis Cardinals. So a bunch of sports stuff over there and over here as well. Baseball collections and hockey pucks from all the different years. Replica Stanley Cup because we finally won it in 2019. Go Blues. Oh, this is pretty funny. When we used to play at the Nokia every Thanksgiving, that was our 2-night run, and every year they gave us a gift. And in 2008, they decided to give us each a bobblehead. Yeah, don't really know what to say about that, but it was fun. Donna, Gene Gottschalk, played with us that night, so they made bobbleheads of the whole band, including Donna. Looks like the sunlight has maybe changed my complexion on that one, but yeah, everybody's got to have their own bobblehead at some point in their life, right? So, thanks for sticking with me and taking a look at some of the memorabilia up here. Next time around, we're going to open a box. We're going to unbox some stuff. I have a little trunk over here that I just dump things in. Never open it, never look. I just kind of open it and put more things in. And I literally have not opened it in years. So, going to open it up. We might find some gems from the past. Who knows? If we find some duplicates of some things, maybe we'll figure out a way to give some of those away to y'all. But thanks for being with me. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for your support of my podcast.